We are up bright and early, getting ready to leave the hotel. But first, we're gonna go check out their little continental breakfast, see what they got to offer us before we leave. It's before the actual breakfast time, so I don't know. I don't think they'll have anything out there except coffee. The continental breakfast was not open, but they did have some stuff out there like bananas, coffee. I actually grabbed a bagel to go as well, so I was able to fuel up a little bit. Shooting for 30 miles today. You know how much I love those road walks. But we got about 0.4 before we actually get to the trail. So tack that on for an additional 30.4 miles-ish today. But if we do it, just take it one step at a time. Try to keep a consistent pace. I think we should be okay. Old St. Augustine Road. So there actually is a motel right here. I did consider that since it's literally right on the trail, but there was some pretty low ratings of it, so I decided against it. But after kind of seeing it up close in person, I think I would have been fine. I'm only in there for 8 hours to sleep, so pretty foggy out this morning. But you can see the I-10 kind of off to the right. This road runs parallel to it for a little bit. Here's Reagan's family campground. Guess I could have stayed here too. We're gonna make a little detour to see if we can find a trash can and maybe a bathroom. I don't know if you can see in the distance, but it looks like there's a water slide. Look at that. This is a pretty neat place. You got all these games, got a nice little porch area. This place is like a campground / amusement park. Pretty neat. Yeah, this is definitely a family affair for sure. All right, all done here. Was able to find a bathroom. Was able to top off a little bit more with water since there's probably no reliable water source for the next 10 miles, and was able to dispose of my trash. So this was a definitely good little pit stop on my way out of Madison. Damn, is it dark on this road. We did have lights from I-10, but those have disappeared, so just walking in the pitch black. I know it looks pretty clear on camera with my headlamp on, but it's actually, I'm finding it difficult to see walking right now because of how foggy it is. It's like the light is refracting off the foggy particles or something. It's actually easier to walk underneath the moonlight because it's out this morning. It's so bright I can actually see the road without my headlamp. It is a little hairy when I see a vehicle coming by. And believe it or not, there's actually been a few that have passed me already because it's so foggy out. I just, I always have to make sure my headlamp is on as they approach so they see me. Otherwise, yeah, they probably would have difficulty seeing me on the side of the road like this. That creeped me out for a second. It's such an eerie feeling walking this road in the fog this early in the morning. I'm the only one out here, the only one awake. Kind of feels like a scene from a horror film. I'm pretty sure though that this is just beautiful farmland on either side of me. Hey, good morning. I think I just woke up that one horse because I looked over and I saw these like big shadowy figures. I was like, oh, that's probably either a cow or a horse. And then when I turned on my light, that white horse stood up. And as you can tell, for this road walk, there is nowhere to poop. So make sure you take care of that before you leave in the morning. So I've just been walking along here in the dark for the past couple hours, and I'm thinking, the sun should be coming up soon. It's 7 a.m. And then sure enough, I remembered today is daylight savings time. So the sun actually won't rise for about another 45 minutes. So that means I actually get more sunlight at the end of the day, which will be nice. Sun's finally starting to come up, and I hear cows or goats or something off in the distance. With the fog and these trees kind of looking the way it does, it reminds me of Fanal in Madeira, oddly enough. Taking a left onto Country Road 360. Look how freaking foggy it is. It is so foggy and dewy that my hair has like little droplets of water beating off of it. I really hope any cars coming down this way see me. This road is pretty quiet, but when a car does pass by, it goes a lot it goes a lot faster than the speed limit of 55, I can tell you that. I'm not sure what this is, but this like black box, I've been seeing those more and more frequently, and I can't figure out what in the hell they are. Moo. Passing by Country Road 14. Somewhere down there is San Pedro Cemetery. What do y'all suppose this is? So I think the road walks are definitely the most dangerous parts of any through hike. You just don't know what could happen, right? These people cannot be paying attention while they're driving. Something can fall off a truck while they're driving and hit you while you're walking. Like, there's just seems like there could be a lot of issues. So we're gonna be going right on CR 360. I guess we were on CR 14. I thought we were on 360. I don't know, I guess it changed somewhere back there. Oh, I've never been so happy to see a church. I just did 12 miles straight without stopping, so we're definitely stopping here, resting, get some more water if they have it. I'm not sure where. I'm guessing I go over to the church area. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe this might be like a little function hall. And then out here, they have a whole backyard. They have a lot of property. It's like a whole compound. And then over there is a function hall or community center. And then over here we have picnic tables. So this place filled up in a hurry. When I got here, there was no cars here. Then all of a sudden, within like the last 10 minutes, everyone showed up. I forgot today's Sunday, so there's probably a sermon going on. But these were really nice people. I swear, every church that I stop at, everyone's been super nice, super friendly, and very helpful. The fog has finally burned off. You know you in the countryside when you got a big old tractor tire in your front lawn. Look at all the cows. So I'm walking along, just minding my own business. Out of nowhere, this blue truck slows down, pulls up right next to me. I'm like, what? And they were super nice, offered me some lifesavers and just were chatting with me about the trail. See, some people know about it. Some people know about the Florida Trail. Every now and then you'll get a few cars that kind of slow down and chat with you. They like talking shop about the trail and love seeing the hikers out there. But it does kind of like throw you off because, you're walking along and then, because usually you're used to the cars just whipping right by you. And then every now and then one will slow down and they'll talk to you about the trail. Over here is the Wigginsville Cemetery. And right here is the Wigginsville Church. This old abandoned ruins. A little creepy. Oh, cool. This isn't haunted at all. So one of the comments in Far Out gave a brief history of this place. Apparently it was constructed in 1866. It burnt down in 1895, and then I think it was repaired again in 1925. So this is a pretty cool historical landmark. So that was only a quick 5-minute, 10-minute stop there, because we still got some miles to pound for the rest of the day. So we're getting ready to cross US 221, and it's a little confusing. I think we go either right here or down a little bit of a ways. See, I'm thinking we go right through here. That's what it looks like. Confirmed. I had to consult Google Maps as well, but yeah, you see the orange blaze there. So we go right through here, and this should take us out to the street we need to get to right up there. And you come out here to Southwest 285th Street, take a left. Over here is a fire station. Once you get here, you're gonna take a right onto Federal Street and then go over the railroad tracks. And it looks like we have arrived to Sermons Baptist Church. Stop here, see if they have any water for us. Pretty nice property though. And I see a spigot right here. Let's hope this is working. I think there's a hose over there too. Oh yeah, they're looking good. This is another great church to stop at. Just eating some food, having a little lunch, rehydrating, resting, because we have about 10 miles from here to reach the next church, which is where we'll be staying overnight. Now, I already called the deacon ahead of time at Mount Gilead, to let him know I'm staying over. He told me where to set up. He told me where the bathroom is, the water, etc. So we're all good to go there. Since it's about 10 miles, I should probably get there in the next 3 to 4 hours-ish. So I'll be there by 6 p.m., which is what initially I had planned. So I think this is working out pretty good so far today on this big mile day. Plus I got that extra hour of sunlight, so I keep forgetting that, which is why, like, I feel like it's, I don't even know. This is definitely a long day, and I'm definitely feeling it right now, but it's just weird because you get that extra hour, so this feels like a lot longer of a day already than it is. All done at the Sermons Baptist Church. We are now moving on for the last 10 miles of today. Actually, I needed, that rest was very much needed. Actually, all these rests today were very much needed. I've really only stopped, 2 times? But I feel good now going into this last leg of our walk today. There was like a damn kennel across from that Sermons Baptist Church as I was walking down. I mean, all the, holy hell. All the dogs are chained up or behind a fence, but there's like 10 of them over there. I think I've been lucky today with this road walk and the weather. It hasn't rained, but yet it remains overcast and cloudy, which kind of helps block out some of the sun. So I really haven't been like that hot or sweating as much as I was yesterday. Look how bright green that water source is. I think I see a tire back there. Turning on to Woolfolk Ave. Passing by Wonderwood Road. This is so funny. Walking by the famous Pepsi machine out here in the middle of nowhere. It actually sounds like it's on. Turning on to Overstreet Street. Random chair on trail. You know I can't pass up this opportunity. Okay, so we go straight across 1927 to that road right over there. Ooh, it's a bit of a scary one to cross, especially after hiking 28 miles. You're exhausted, and then you gotta sprint across there. Turning on to Mount Olive Road, Mount Olive Church Road. It's actually really nice on this section, on this road. Crossing by Mount Gilead Road. Oh, we're so close I can taste it. This neighborhood has nice vibes. I was passing by one house and this lady came out of her house and offered me a beer. Oh, if I wasn't so tired and so close to camp here, I probably would have stopped and had one with her. Oh, but I just want to get to the church, sit down, wash up, relax, and eat. I am absolutely starving. So that's the only thing on my mind right now. There it is, Mount Gilead Baptist Church. This is where we'll be for tonight. That was a long day. So the deacon said we can stay somewhere around the back. I think it's close to that outhouse. So got a bathroom, got a picnic table, it looks like. There it is. Beautiful. So I don't even have to tent. I can just sleep right in here tonight. So this place is absolutely amazing. Let me show you what they have here for us. So not only do they have working like water spigot from a well, they got a whole sink wash area over here to kind of like wash yourself up, do dishes, whatever. They even have like little snacks over here. They even have a coffee pot for you with some coffee, teas, etc. They have napkins. They got a charging outlet. And honestly, I think I'm just going to sleep right in here tonight, throw down my Z-pad and do a little indoor cowboy camp. Not have to sit at the tent. This place is a hidden gem. So I think that does it for me. Going to eat up here, going to wash up, and then start getting ready for bed. Because I am exhausted. I really do like having this extra hour of sunlight though, instead of doing all this stuff in the dark. Just over 30 miles on the day. I am exhausted, my body's tired. So yeah, we're gonna eat up, rehydrate, go to bed early because tomorrow's gonna be another big day. Not as big as this one. I think tomorrow we have 25 miles. Yeah, definitely not another light day tomorrow, but that was a big win today. Really happy about that. Struggled the last couple miles, always do. Those last couple miles, the bag just gets really heavy. We made it here, and I really like this place. So overall, I am super happy for pushing those extra miles just to get here. Okay, guys, I will see y'all tomorrow morning.